Happy Friday, families. We are on to morning work, our last day of morning work. This is our first day at home where everybody is learning from home today, and we have no students in the classroom. That is a little bit of a good thing because it means that I can be more available to help you out today. So if you are stuck with anything today, if you have questions after this first full week of remote learning, please use me today. Now would be a great time to send me a text or an email, to log on during office hours and chat with me so we can get you all squared away. I want you to just be proud of yourselves for making through the first week of remote learning. I know there is a lot going on this week. Just stick with us while we kind of work out the kinks, and know that there will not always be so many videos of me talking. Just a lot to explain in the beginning. So thank you so much for working with your kids at home and doing your part, doing your best to make sure that they are being successful in learning. So, ready? One more day of morning work. Remember, I will not have morning work videos every day, but since this is the first week, I'm going to walk you through a little bit of directions. We'll try to keep it quick today and let your kid kind of explore and start doing this a little more independently as well. So here we go. You're going to need morning work day 5. Ooh, is that backwards to you? I think it is. Day 5, a pencil, a paper clip, and either a marker or a crayon, something to color with, because we have that spin and color section coming up first. Go get your supplies, pause the video if you need to, and when you are ready to start, keep on going. All right, morning work day 5. I am not going to spin and show examples for you today because this is our 5th day now of doing it. You know you can use your paper clip and your pencil to spin, to sound out your word, and then color. I want you to do 3 spins today. So you can pause the video and spin right now, or you can wait and do that part last. It's up to you. I'm going to move us down into the math section. Almost the same as we did last time, just one part is a little different. They did not give us any numbers to work with today. Today our directions say add 1 more circle to each quantity. Remember, this is a quantity. It's just a group right there. We're going to add 1 more to each. Let's go ahead and do that first, so we make sure we take care of that step. Next, complete the number sentence below. This is our number sentence, or we can call it an equation. We need to complete it. So when I look at these, I see 2 groups. I see circles that they gave me, and then I see 1 that I added. Each problem has a circle a group that was already there, and 1 more. Let's do the first one together. First number we're going to write is how many were here already. Can you count up how many circles they gave us? That's going to be our first number. Did you get 5? Great job. They gave us 5. How many did we draw? We just added 1. Now can you solve that? Can you find the answer? How many are all together is what's going to come after this equals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how we're going to solve each one. I'm going to do one more example with you. Let's do the big one together. Remember, our first number is going to be how many circles they gave us. Let's count those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully you already know how many did we add. 1. Now you can do this in your head if you know what comes right after 9, what's 1 more, or you can count the circles if you need to and find the answer. Did you get it? 10. I will let you solve these other 2 on your own. Now is a chance where you could pause and solve, or you could keep working and solve those when you're finished. I'm going to move down here, and I noticed today that these problems are similar to what we just did up here because we're adding a 1. Every single time we're adding a 1. So I want you to always start with your biggest number, and you can use your fingers, you can get out your math tools and use your counters, or you can do it in your head if you know how to add on Whichever strategy works best for you. And parents, feel free to utilize the strategies that are working. It's okay if your child wants to use fingers. It's okay if they want to use counters. It's okay if they want to do it in their head. Whatever strategy works is what I want you to use. Let's just do one together. I'm looking at this problem right here, and I see two numbers. One is much bigger than the other. We always want to start with the biggest number. So today I'm going to start with 5. 5 is my bigger number. I'm going to use my fingers. 5. I am adding one more. There's my other. Can you count that up? How many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would like you to see if you can solve those on your own. So you can pause and solve, or again, keep working and solve at the end. We're going to get to our number of the day. Here's our number of the day, 5. Something special happens today with our tally marks. Tallies are super cool because they work in groups of 5. So you might be thinking, we just draw 5 lines. But when we get to a 5, we get to do a special tally across. So let's do our tallies. You can follow along with me. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop! When we get to a 5, we cross. Isn't that special? We're going to practice this a lot at school, parents, too. If this is the first time your child is seeing this, don't stress. You can draw the 5, and we will keep working with it at school. We're going to do lots of skip counting together, too, because it's really important. The reason we do tallies is because it helps us count things quickly. When I see this now, I know that it's a 5. I do not have to count how many are in between, because this is always going to be a group of 5. And when we know how to skip count by 5s, it will help us count a lot faster. So there's our 5 tallies. Our number's still smaller than 10, so we don't have any 10s today. We just have 5 ones. And here's our 10 frame. Can you fill out your 10 frame to show 5? Remember, always start up here and fill one row first. And you can trace. That's it. If you did not finish, now would be a chance for you to go back and finish. This is the last day that you do not need to upload your video, or I'm sorry, your picture. Starting next week, we're going to have you send in onto Seesaw your pictures, your completed work, so that Mrs. Conley and I can check your work. But today, no need to. Parents, if your child is struggling with some of this and not always getting them right, that's okay. Mrs. Conley and I want to see that, and so you don't always need to go through and fix and make sure everything is looking perfect. In fact, we don't want you to do that. We want your child to do it, to try to solve these by themselves, and that way we can see where they might need some help or some additional instruction that we can provide in the classroom on the days that they're here.